return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Powering through the defender. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
This is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Dropping back, it's Chang. Looking to scramble. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Solid driver to start the game. Now a 3rd down opportunity in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. The Bulldogs come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd and goal for the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So Syracuse's offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Nice throw, caught for a completion. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And it's a bunch formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll hand it off. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Syracuse. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. That's caught. It's Williams. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Chang. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And that play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. They'll run it to the left.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Baker. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. To the air, it's Baker. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Going decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The Dogs will have to kick this away. On he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Fair catch made near the 45. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Chang. Grab down the middle, it's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Not able to connect, incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Pump over the middle. It's Williams. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. High completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To throw, it's Chang. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the 1st half tick away. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues.
For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Important 2nd down play coming up. throw caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Dropping back, it's Chang. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. First down. Looking to throw the football. A short completion of the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, a reverse. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking to pass. It's Chang. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. Handoff from the shotgun, and he's brought down there. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Gain moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Powell. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it with room to run. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff running right. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Powell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back has it on a screen now. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are...
Touchdown, Syracuse! They connect for 6. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Chang. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. First down again. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6. 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. penalty is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Baker. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Orange. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes the catch downfield. That picks up the first down. He'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Chang. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. First down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. The sack sets up second down.
Brings up second down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown! touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Working clock with the ground game. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The shotgun handoff here. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it. The field goal's good. After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. So the win streak continues for the
When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Smoking the cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out, dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Past the 40. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. It's complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. Touchdown, Longhorn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Space downfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Gates. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him and make plays. Really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21 to nothing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The RPO, it's complete.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Running to Green. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And here comes the punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Brings up third down.
Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Orange will have to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defense. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simon. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's McCutcheon. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Got it behind the line. It's Ezukama. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by just 1 over Purdue. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Powell. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And wait, it's just 2nd down, and the field goal kicker's out. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. He's got it at the 25. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Baker. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Hand off from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Williams will pass. Oh, what a cut! He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Easy completion on the shuffle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Took care of it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
2nd down coming up.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
15-yard line. 4th down coming up.
Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hampton. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have...
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Running the red zone, it's Hampton. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Second down coming up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He leaves it with his back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Hawkins. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Catch in the middle. It's Winston. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Jukes his way for more.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got a little space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance. And the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss. And, Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up. They didn't even look motivated in this game, and they got dominated in all 3 facets on the field. This isn't just a one-solution fix. There are a lot of question marks now. They're going to be revolving around this program, and a lot of doubters now from the outside. A lot of that energy is going to start seeping in.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.